Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Megaman Battle Network 3, where we're gonna go back to the Skylab and make sure we saved the day, and that, we didn't not save the day. I'm probably gonna be like, Dad, you're okay! And he'll be like, I love you, son. And then we're gonna see Dr. Willie, and he's gonna be like, hey, our evil plan's coming to fruition, and then something else bad is going to happen. Something like that. I'm slightly paraphrasing here. It might not go exactly like that. Dad! Dad! I managed to somehow guess what he was going to say. Dad, are you alright? Yes, I think so. Dr. Hikari, what are you doing here? Oh, well, the computer sustained damage during the incident. I needed to inspect. What are you talking about? You're the one who needs to be inspected. Being trapped in a room at nearly 200 degrees? Here, I'll check on the system. You get over to the hospital. Oh, thank you. Dad! Someone, call a doctor. Dr. Hikari collapsed. Hurry. Oh, wow. Well, that didn't go so well. Doctor, will Dad be okay? If he hadn't arrived here so quickly, he might not have been. But he'll live. What he needs now is complete rest. I can't believe someone would attack Skylab. What an age. Yeah, it's not like terrorism doesn't exist in the future. It was all my fault. The Skylab attack, Dad injury, everything. I thought I was so great being called the hero of AC/DC. I helped match. I helped the WWW. Sniff. Lan. Mom, I'm a bad person. Take me away. Throw away the key. Lan, you should get on home. I'll watch after Dad. I don't think I can come home tonight, so be sure to lock up. Doesn't even tell her son that she loves him, after he did all of that to save the world and everything, yet again. Lan, why don't we go home? Going home time! Oh, and apparently now we have access to go to the basement. Just in case we ever need to, save the world again. We've been given the express pass to the basement. Alright, so who's ready? Who wants to place their bets with me? I bet as soon as we go to bed, we're gonna see Dr. Willie, and he's gonna be like, heh, my evil plan is almost complete, and then we'll probably see that bass guy, and he'll be like, something evil and something or another. And evil, yeah, so angry, yeah. Something, oh, I told you. Where's my money? Is anyone giving me money? Finally, I have all the Tetra codes. All I have to do now is obtain Alpha's data and the Net Society is over. Delete, delete, delete. Drill Man, come forward, Drill Man. You summoned me, Nord Willie? Yes, I'm entrusting the Tetra codes to you. Use your abilities to bring me Alpha. Failure will not be tolerated. Thanks to Mr. Match, Skylab security is weakened. This will be easier for me than drilling through plywood. Heh, I crafted you well, my Navi of destruction. Overconfidence can be costly, however. Stay vigilant. Yes, my lord. I will not fail you. Alpha will be yours. Go then, Drill Man, for the sake of anarchy. Delete. Hee. My plan is perfect, if I do say so myself. Even if Drill Man should fail, that other one can always deliver Alpha's data to me. Hoo. Enjoy yourself while you can, Net Society. The time for my revenge has come. Delete! So evil. My evil laugh is complete. Now I can continue with my boring daily life. I wonder if Lan's okay. He's been absent for 3 days. His father is badly injured. He almost died. That's enough to shake up anyone. Yai, do you want to go to Lan's after school today? Yeah, 2 cute girls like us paying a visit. Lan's sure to cheer up. Right, it's settled then. Aw, sweet, Lan gets all the girls. Lan, how about we go to school tomorrow? I don't want to go. Everyone's probably worried about you. Land, we know you're in there. Mail and I came to cheer you up. See, what did I tell you? Let's let them in. I don't want to see anyone. Come on, Land. They came because they care about you. You've been through a lot, Land. Did they, like, climb through the window or something? Land didn't bother to go unlock the door. How's your father doing, Land? He's a lot better, but Mom called and said he needs rest. Oh, and your mother? She hasn't left Dad's side. Hey, Lan, come back to school. Everyone's worried about you. They say you solved the WWW incident, you know? It's hard to celebrate without the hero in class. What is it, Lan? Are you feeling sick? Go home, both of you. What's wrong, Lan? Was it something we said? Just leave me alone. Go home. Hey, we came here because we were worried about you. Just forget about me. I'm fine. You're not fine, Lan. Stop being a baby. Fine then, be that way. Come on, Mail, let's go. Okay. Don't you think that was a little too much, Lan? I mean, I know how you feel, but they only came because they care. I know. But I'm no hero after what I've done. I can't possibly live like this any longer. How am I supposed to show my face at school? How long are you going to sulk? What's done is done. All you can do is accept it and make amends. It isn't fair for you to take it out on your friends. That must be them again. Let's go down and apologize. I don't want to apologize. I'm just an angry butt and I hate people. I'm sorry for what I said. Whatever you did, you're talking to the wrong person. Chad, what are you doing here? I'm here on official business. No, don't tell me you're here to arrest me. Well, what are you talking about? I'm here to pass on a request from the officials. What? A request for me from the officials? Do you know what tetracodes are? Tetracodes? Aren't they what the WWW's been after? I've heard of them, but I never saw any. There are 4 codes in all. They are the key to a door. A door? A door that seals an immensely powerful beast away. The WWW scum want to use the tetracodes to awaken the beast. The beast? Do you mean that thing called Alpha? Yes. I've not been informed about who exactly Alpha is. Only a select few officials know that information. However, one thing is for certain. If Alpha is awakened, the Net Society will be annihilated. So the WWW's hit the school, the zoo, the hospital, and now Scilab. That means they have all 4 tetracodes. Good job with your math, Lan. It's easy to see why you're gotten so far in school as it is. But speaking of, why do they store the tetracodes in, like, weird places like that? Yes, the Net Society is on the brink. But we have one last resort to put an end to the WWW's threat. A last resort? Yes, the Forbidden Program. It can freeze Alpha. According to our sources, that program is in the Undernet. It's reported that a Navi named S is in possession of it. Let me guess. The officials want me to locate this guy S. Get the Forbidden Program and bring it back, right? If you know so much, why don't you just do it yourself, Chad? Protoman and I are too well known as officials. And Megaman's not well known, you know, because we saved the world 3 times. The Denzinians of the internet despise us. You, however... Yeah, but isn't this the official's job? Sorry, Chad, but I can't help you out. Well, it is a dangerous mission, but... That's not it. You really want to know? Fine, I'll tell you. You know how Scilab was sabotaged? It happened because I stupidly helped Match. I didn't realize it then, but I helped out the WWW. I don't have the right to take on a mission from the officials. Stop talking. If you tell me any more, I'll have to arrest you as an official. Chad. Lan, go visit your father in the hospital. If you change your mind later, come to the virus lab at Skylab. About what you just told me, I never heard it. I owe you that much for what you did for me. John. Lan, let's go see Dad. Okay. And we shall go see Dad, because Dad's getting better, apparently. So let's see. Skipping school, we helped the WWW. I don't know, overall we seem like fairly bad kids. Hey Dad, let me tell you about the stories about how I saved the world and then use that as an excuse to do bad things like skip school and help the enemy and whatnot. We've been to this hospital a lot recently. And I believe he's in Yai's old room, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there he is. So, Willie used you to form the Net Mafia Syndicate Gospel? Is that right, Sean? Yes, that's true. I'd lost both my parents in a plane crash. By the way, just so you know, this guy that's talking right now is the final, well, he's not really a boss, but he's the final person, the final bad guy that was in Mega Man Battle Network 2. But he's changed his ways, mind you, and they'll let you know about that in a little bit. I was totally devastated. I spent my days in the cyber world as an escape from reality. One day on the net, I was approached by an unfamiliar Navi. And that Navi was operated by Willie? Probably. Anyway, the Navi asked me, would you like to rule Cyberworld? Fed up with the real world, I started doing whatever the Navi told me, without question. I see. Then what? I expanded the Syndicate as ordered, and commanded others to commit crimes. That's when the Navi told me to build it. It? What did he tell you to build? The ultimate Navi. Bass. Or Bass. I think Bass is how you're supposed to say it, but I'm going to call him Bass, because that sounds like a fish. He said an ultimate Navi was necessary in order to rule all over Cyberworld. Is someone there? Dad! Are you okay, Dad? Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. Lan! You're looking good, Sean. Let's talk more some other time, okay, Sean? Okay, I better get going. See you later, Lan. Oh, you're going already? Yeah, I have to go to Scilab now. I'll see you around. Sean was the former kingpin of the Net Mafia, Gospel. Ever since Gospel's collapse, he's been going to various places, almost every day, sharing what he knows with others. He's trying his best to make amends for the crimes he's committed, by helping us with our investigation of the WWW. Sean's making up for the crimes he's committed? All I'm doing is turning inward in guilt and self-pity. Is something wrong, Lan? Dad, there's something I have to tell you about. And we're gonna go over the whole spiel again. Lan, you did the right thing telling me this. 'Cause now I can arrest you. I'm so sorry. You made a major mistake. But you can't dwell on it forever. Like Sean. You should do your best to make amends for the mistake you made. If you can't do that, all you have left is regret. Dad, I'll do it. I'll do everything I can. I've got to make up for what I've done. That's my boy. Never give up, Lan. Megaman, let's go to the Skylab. You mean to see Chad? Right. See you later, Dad. No, come back. I need some help. I need something to drink and the nurses won't get me anything. Virus Breeder. Development of the Virus Breeder is finished. Come soon. Oh yeah, that's a new thing. I don't remember doing much with it, but it's a neat little, like, late game random thing here. Here, we'll go investigate it when we get there. In fact, it's going to be a little bit to get there, so I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, let's go in. Oh, and there's our Virus Breeder down there. We'll talk to him in a second. First, welcome to our lab. This here's our latest invention, the Virus Breeder. The viruses you send us are put in there and raised. We will monitor the viruses constantly to study them. Would you like to hear more about the breeder? Please. Well then, let me tell you about the types of viruses. Let's see. Oh, but you haven't caught any viruses yet. The breeder is always operating, so send them anytime. We'll go in there in a second. This device alone is of no use to us. We must first obtain viruses to place in and raise. Also, only viruses that bear no ill will towards us may be raised in the machine, and those are rare indeed. First, you must find these benevolent viruses. If you can do that for us, we'll study them here, and put them into the chip data format to give to you. Basically, we can turn viruses into chip data, sort of like how we already have chip data, but these ones are better, sort of. And we'll probably mess with it at some point. It's finally complete, our amazing device to delete viruses with viruses. We used to put viruses in capsules for use as bombs, just like the ones criminals use to conduct crimes. But this device is a totally different way of using them. It allows us to make viruses fight alongside us, and that's how this works, comparably. They can now be raised like pets and made to battle. Lan, I'd like to use the system. And now we're actually going to jack into it. It's kind of like a neat little mini-game-ish type of thing. Sort of. Let's talk to this guy. Welcome to the virus breeder. I am the manual program for this virus breeder. What would you like to ask me about? I don't have any virus chips. I think we just have a random chance when fighting some viruses that they will ask if they can be on our team or something. So basically, don't really change our battling habits, and we may get one of these to come along at some point. And the way this works is we can go into these areas, and the viruses will be, like, in these areas when we find them. We don't have any yet, so for right now, we can't really do a whole lot. But anyway, let's go talk to Chad. Chad, tell me more about the Forbidden Program. I see you finally come around. Yeah, thanks to you, I finally come to my senses. Me, I don't recall doing anything. Anyway, I'll brief you on the mission details. First, though, I must warn you that this is a particularly dangerous mission. You could even lose Megaman. I don't mind. I'm ready to take risks like that. Let's do this, Lan. Thanks, Megaman. Okay. Chad, Megaman and I can accomplish any mission, no matter what the odds. Very well. I will continue then. According to the official investigation, the Internet has a system simply referred to as the ranking. The ranking? There are 10 Navis ranked 1 to 10 in the Internet. Unranked Navis cannot even meet the ranked ones. The Navi called S, whom you'll be seeking, appears to be a ranked Navi. So, in order to meet this guy S, I'll need to become ranked 2. But how do I do that? It's kind of like the N1 all over again. That's still under investigation. I guess we should go to the Internet and look around. That's the mission. Here's something that may help you. Land, get a Navi, customize a program. Black Mind. What's this? Install that program into Megaman when entering the Under Square. It emits the same electronic waves as Under Navis. So long as that's equipped, they'll think you're one of them. Under Navis hate service Navis with a passion. Basically, he gave us a hoodie. So, basically, if Megaman has this installed, he'll look like a bad guy. Got it. Alright, Megaman. Let's go. Roger. So yeah, basically he gave us a hoodie to put on. Let's go take a look at that, see how big the thing actually is. Oh man, that is a big thing. Crap, that means... Well, if I position these right, I could have one of these two in here. I think we'll actually go to the Undernet first. Like, go through that one little section that we have to, that one small bridge. Then I'll remove the press data, and then we'll rearrange it as necessary. In fact, I could probably even enter in here. But I'm going to wait till we get there, and then I'll show you what I'm doing with the customizer, and then I'll get back to about an area we were in the Undernet and continue from there. Just because, as you remember, the Undernet is a bit confusing to navigate and will probably take us a while, so I will be back in a bit. Alright, so I've cleared out the whole map here just to give us a bit more room to, like, think and stuff. So we need this evil disguise in here. And I think the best way that we'll be able to get things fit in like we want it, because I definitely want this, is to fit it like that. And then we probably won't be able to get both of our attack things in. Actually, no, we might be able to, just barely. Okay, that's cool. I was a little bummed out there for a second. I'm like, I don't think this is going to work, but it looks like it worked fantastically. We may have to skip out on putting a few of these charges in, unfortunately. Or just one of them. Anything else I could fit in? Nah, okay. That's okay. As long as you got both of our attack things in, and that one that keeps us from dropping below 1 HP, and most of our charges in, I think this will run pretty well. Alright, I'll see you once we get, well, honestly, I need to go back to the Undernet 3 area to get back to get to the Undersquare, because that's where we need to go. So, I'll cut to when we get there. Actually, I'll probably cut earlier, because there's a few interesting dialogue options when you talk to bad guys, and they think that you're one of them. So, maybe I'll come back for that, but we'll be back in a bit. For example, this guy right here, I think he has a bit of an interesting dialogue. So if you remember, this guy was the nice guy giving us help before. Ah, please, I'm just a simple postman. Please don't hurt me. Yeah, so it changes some dialogue options with some evil enemies, which is kind of neat. Oh, I thought I got one of those really hard enemies. Ooh, that was mildly nerve-wracking. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so we're still in the Undernet 3 area. I'm assuming the same path that I took before will probably still be broken, but just humor me for a moment and I'll check it. Also, I have the sneak run on, which is supposed to be making low-powered enemies go away from me or not come into random encounters with me. But the enemies here, I guess, are just so powerful that it's not working on them. Ow, that was a lot of damage. Lots of damage. Yum. But yeah, I want to try this way just to make sure that the road's still broken, but I'm fairly certain it still is. Ooh, that's the way to do it. Don't do the full attack on him because you'll get hurt. Try to get out. Sort of worked. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, the path's still broken here. And that way's not going to work. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. Alright, so this is a way... Oh, no, Sneak Run just expired. We're going to put another one on, though they don't seem to be doing much here. So it might not even be worth it. But there was this way over here I never went before. Was this way, so let's see how this is going. Go on through. Oh, I think he's letting me go through because I look like a bad guy. If I didn't look like a bad guy, I probably wouldn't have, though. Dang, these enemies are everywhere. Like, I can't even use Sneak Run with them because I guess they're so strong. But they're also really bad for my health because I'm not really good at... Ow, dang it. I shouldn't have jumped on that. In fact, honestly, I really should run before I lose too much health. Oh no, a virus! It's probably going to be a fire virus. If I could just get my bomb to spawn in. Ooh, that'll work. That is something anyway. Oh, crap. Must be very careful. Or if we do this even, this will be okay. At least it'll help us somewhat. My one last grass panel. Oh, it's getting intense. Or maybe less intense and more I'm just doing a bad job of surviving, but that works too. Oh man, I think we need a little bit of a health boost here. You know what? I never use them, so might as well. Thank you kindly, sir. I believe this is the Undersquare right here. And indeed it is. Alright, cool. This is the Undersquare, a place for bad guys too. Whoops, I mean, a great place for very, very good Navis to hang out. If I say bad guys, I'll get in trouble. I didn't say that. Okay. Even the bad guys have a code. Our code is the ranking. It's a version of survival of the fittest. If you want to live in the Undernet, better learn the rules. I don't really want to live in the Undernet. What is this? It's a huge, formidable statue. It feels as if the statue might crush you at any moment. Well then let's get away from said statue. Random pathways. Hey dude, want to look at my wares? Let's see, I got an expensive HP memory. Ooh, time bomb. It's not bad, especially considering that damage. Ooh, that looks fun. Let's buy that. Old wood from hole. I'll buy the HP memory. The rest of those are super expensive. And we'll try out this air sword in the place of something like a cannon that isn't really that useful. Hey, you want to play a little game? Oh, no more games. Games are bad. I lose at all these games. What about you? Whoa, for such a young Navi, you sure look brutal. You'll be a big cheese someday, I bet. We have the BBS. Underboard. The BBS is for you punks to write info that we can all use. The internet's a lawless jungle where anything can happen. So, the more info we have, the better. Got it? Like life, it's give and take. Oh yeah, anonymity, yeah, is probably the best. Okay. An amoeba. Mutation reminds me of them fishy too. Speaking of viruses, I sometimes see some that look like amoebas. They fly at you and suck up your HP before you know what hit you. Where are those suckers coming from anyway? That's a good question. So nothing on the board. Let's talk to more people. Did you check the under BBS? It ain't like the BBS on the surface. It's fun. There's 4 posts. Anyway, you came down here, so you might as well check it out. What about you? Welcome to my program shop. Battery. Tracks electric viruses. Ooh, now that's a good one. That is, I believe, 6 squares, which is a very large program, but 300 HP is a lot. Versus only, take high level chips. Another versus only. Changes panels to metal. None of these are really useful except for that one. But that is very expensive, and I don't know if I'd even be able to fit it as it is. Well, I could if I removed other things. So you want to get ranked. You realize what that entails. Well, if you think you're ready, go stand in front of that stone statue in the Undersquare. Just don't blame me for what happens for you next. Okay, we'll do that in a moment. I'm just checking out over here. Where's this? Undernet 5. Ooh, that means there's even another area like Undernet 4 that we haven't seen yet. Alright, I think we'll do that next time. I'm just going to save here really quick. Yeah, we'll proceed to that next time, but I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching. And next time we'll go in front of the statue and try to get ranked. Which I think has to do with more battling and mission-y type of things. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye!